Hi, Frankie Nicole here. I thought I would do my reading outside because it's such a beautiful night. I mean, it's a little chilly right now because I'm in my bathing suit. I'm about to go take a swim, get in tune with nature, and meditate while swimming. Plus, the pool is like 86 degrees, so who wouldn't want to? Yeah, so and there's a light, and so, night swimming, why not? Um, I have all my stones here again for good vibes, good luck, good energy. Alright. So I have another card for one of my decks, and I wanted to read it because it seemed pertinent for today. We have a stellium of planets that are lining up with the moon. All the ones in Gemini right now, since Mercury, the Sun, um, oh god, no, Venus is in Cancer. It's already moved past. I don't know if you can hear the people yelling outside. Anyways, but there's a lot of connection. There's a lot of harmony going on. A lot of creative, wonderful aspects lining up in the universe. And the card says, "You are entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformations that occur at the deepest level of your being. You emerge with a renewed passion for life, full of romance and creativity." I felt that was appropriate because since the moon emotions is lining up with a bunch of planets in Gemini and in the fifth house, I guess you'd call it, that there's a lot of romance and creativity in the air, and a a bonding that is happening between people and in relationships, friendships, and creatively. And I think it's really exciting. And I have been feeling extra creative today as well. So it's amazing energy. So let's get on to the cards because I want to jump in there. Woohoo! And it's a little chilly because I'm not wearing much on top or bottom. Okay. Let's get the cards. Oh, also another thing I wanted to share. I was thinking about it today. I was reflecting on a lot of things that had been going on in my life in the past and trying to make sense of why I'd been going through those things, and just note to not take the blame for other people's shortcomings or their insecurities. I used to take on my ex-boyfriend's emotions and feelings of inadequacy because he had his own issues, and I tried to compensate for that by being perfect. But nobody's perfect. We're not supposed to take on other people's stuff. They have to do it themselves. You can help a friend, but you can't take on what their lesson or what they need to learn or their issue, because they really need to work through it themselves to grow. And I I suffered a lot from that, and I now will only take on my own issues and my own things, and I will be 100% myself and shine as bright as I possibly can. So, on that note, here are the cards. Ooh, I like it. All right. So, we have the Fool, which represents newness, a new journey, which was kind of what we were talking about, a new positive change of period. And I love how there's yet another tiger in this whole deck. It's a perfect deck for me. And behind the Fool is actually a medical symbol, if you can see that. which is interesting because, and the sun in the corner, which is kind of like a renewal or healing of the energy that you've been going through, and as well as, they're on top of a cliff, kind of just ready to jump off to the next adventure. There's a little crocodile down there and below, so there could be some danger. The fool doesn't always look where they're going. There's also a little butterfly that's been like spinning around them, so it's kind of like trying to distract them a little bit. There's new ideas, there's new thoughts, this fluttering of ideas is a bit distracting, but they're often ready to go on the new adventure. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which can signify, it's also known as cruelty, but it's in reverse, so I think it can signify leaving behind negative thoughts, being, it's usually representing being anxious or up all night, just worried, lots of worry going on. And I think in reverse, it's really like you're releasing the worries of the past. You're not holding on to people's negative emotions that they've dumped on you, and you're free to go be on a journey where the only thoughts that you have are your own. The only worries you have are your own. The only stressors you have are your own. And that's important because nobody else should ever, ever dump any of their troubles on you. And if you're taking them, you need to find the cord and you need to cut it. And it's okay to have friends. It's really okay. But it's important to know where the boundaries lie. It's important to not feel guilty or feel bogged down because somebody else is upset. And you must make your own choices for your own benefit. Otherwise, you're not living your own life. You're living somebody else's life vicariously, and you're going to fail because you cannot live anybody else's life. You're just getting pulled along for the ride. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card about work. It's knows the grindstone. Really putting in that last-ditch effort to... it's also prudence, last-ditch effort to get all your ducks in a row. So I think it's kind of this releasing, the hard work of releasing this energy and not taking on others, and really understanding that you don't have to, the process of releasing yourself from those bonds. It's going to take work. It's going to be hard, but you must not take it on. You must do the work. You must let others do their own work, and you must go on. And the last card I pulled is the Five of Cups, which there could be some disappointment. You could lose some friendships. People could be upset with you. There could be, it's the crying over spilled milk. I mean, the things won't always work out in your favor, but, there are still two cups that are upright, so you still have things. And you still have your journey. You still have your own love in your own light. And you know that you are on this earth to have just the most wonderful, fantastic life and experiences that you possibly can, and you should live it to the fullest and not concentrate on the three cups that have spilled, because they're spilled and they're gone and you can't get it back. But you should look forward to what you have, the two cups that you do, and hold those dear, because those will nourish you. And you can't control the cups are already spilled. You can't change the past, like we talked about yesterday, but you can look forward to what those two cups will bring to you. All right. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm gonna go in there. So, good night.